They'll be fine, they'll be fine. A lot of teams down towards the south, though, majority of which I would assume, like, I mean, honestly, both for FaZe and probably for Entropic too, taking those vehicles, see if they can make their way over towards the Mills side of things. This time around, Low not ready the parachute to get that vehicle, will be forfeited to Pixel. But as we were saying, I mean, of course, we have to highlight Northern Lights and Na'Vi, because they are fighting for first. But if we look at the leaderboard, there are a lot of fights to be had for spots on that leaderboard. 4 additional points when it comes to PGC points.
Yeah.
There's so much to be fought for, and well, I mean, we were over here yesterday, we were over here the day before, so let's finish things off on the West Coast. Not impossible, of course, so finishing off, just finishing off on the quote-unquote right side of the leaderboard, while it being the left side, is something they would want. Na'Vi, they know they have a pretty big game in front of them if they want to get it, and Alia finds one. Sakura Sanson already taking 1 casualty here. They're going to take 1 more. Na'Vi, again, I mean, they need the kill, so might as well get them while you're driving.
Road rage here across the fields. I don't think you even need to fire any more bullets into him. I think you just fire at the other people still driving, because you could always run that guy over. Here comes the shots coming in though from Morsex. Double spray coming in against Skade. This guy is good. And will they get any more for their troubles? Pixel gets himself right off the backside. Oh, he's blind as well. Blue Star actually picking up a free Jeopardy. Pixel, so the last one remaining. He needs to bail from here. Yep. They still middle table and there's still opportunities, but no! Creed X cleans them up. That's 5 points going their way.
Solid takedown for Creed X, and again, I mean, for a team sitting dead last on the leaderboard while climbing this probably won't amount to much. Getting out of that bottom spot, that's still
they're surrounded.
That's still good. In the meantime, now Na'Vi, again, they know what they have to do in order to get to the first place. They need kills and rather get them early than having to fight that last for them later.
Knock, they're going to be a raging bull in this game. Na'Vi is going to roll from fight to fight if they can, because they know that that's the only way they're going to get that #1 spot. Their first victim here is Sakura Sensen. Salty, if you have a shotgun, if you have something, if you have mollies to slow them down, you're going to have to try, because Na'Vi's going to see red in this game. Yes, they do. Well, they get to confirm they see exactly where Salty is as well. They can surround this building, and indeed they are. SWAT team style, but the knock does come through, and he will be able to finish it off overall. He didn't get the knock, actually.
That was a good bait from Melman. 2 peeks in, but instantly backs off, goes away, saying, aha, look my way, and the 2 people come in from behind the building.
Yeah, the camera cut was so harsh, I thought he was knocked. And then
I
was
took a lot of damage. My memory instantly goes back to a game that we had the pleasure of covering. Na'Vi needing, I think, 13 or 14 kills in order to win it. I just remember them running behind an exploded Dasha to try and get the win. This could be one of those historic games to come. Smash goes down, but Tulins knocked from FaZe Clan. That is massive.
I know exactly which game you're referring to. It was the Miracle game, just kind of north of Everest, I think it was, or northwest of Everest, where they pushed up against that compound towards the very end of all of things. But anyway, we have now Quetpa, Rikes somehow doing something against Smash. They were able to put in a lot of work against Skade, but now BBL is presenting the next threat. Rikes has a shotgun in this as well.
Don't want to risk too much here. BBL wrapping around. Stardust just a couple of points ahead. Spots one, but of course the shotgun prevails, comes out victorious. 1 goes down. Thendalos does get boxed with the molly. So Code Margo, Thendalos down to just 2 players left alive. And again, BBL, I mean, looking at this entire tournament, falling short in the upper bracket, smashing the lower bracket, and now just non-existent.
Yeah, once 1 knock happens. I mean, the fact that Northern Lights is already down to 3 anyway really does cause them problems if a knock comes in. Na'Vi will have seen the previous knock and death of Northern Lights from all of this.
And remember, Batulins went down earlier too, right?
Yeah.
So they've got to be cautious here.
Yes.
And I think, I mean, obviously Northern Lights knowing the rotations coming through from the other side team, they will know that things are going. I'm looking at Na'Vi on the map right now. They do get the kill confirmed. But Na'Vi still looking around. They would have heard those shots. They would have seen it in the kill feed, and they now know that Northern Lights is playing southeast of their position.
Yeah, they're looking around elsewhere. They know that there is a threat north of them because Batulin, Bystanders is up there. Na'Vi, you have to do something about this.
It's just going too fast. It's going too fast. They're finding the kills too fast and the flushes to follow. Had Nox come on to Northern Lights, I think that would have been another story. But now they're coming through the other way. There's just nothing they could do.
Look at, I mean, the barrier to entry, though, for Northern Lights from after this fight concludes is Na'Vi and Entropic.
Yeah.
It couldn't work out any more beautifully to really cause them a bit of a problem, even though, of course, they have an extreme lead. So let's see how they're going to deal with that.
One down on Northern Lights already. They are well aware of Metabase position. They're going to take out the doors there too. Beamy does find Reichsvok trying to get out of there. Will they be allowed to do so? Ooh, headshot does come through, and actually
nice.
T-Bone takes down the final player. So Creed will finish this tournament dead last. Starters taking out 4 points for Northern Lights. It's starting to look very, very unlikely for Na'Vi.
Because Polish Power made that charge, they're no longer realistically there to threaten him with the angle that he wants to get. Here come the nades. Ooh. They're trying to bail. They're trying to get up, but it's not going to be it. Spiro gets 2 from all of that. He was already the kill leader. And now he is eking out the lead more and more against Na'Vi.
Northern Lights just not giving up, forced to play the shorelines, but still making their way forward. They want these points. They know how important they are, they are putting it in their own hands to claim this victory.
Uber and Aid on bystanders. They're trying to find themselves points against bystanders up on this northern position here.
Example now, full push forward. Now he's having a good game. 5 kills so far, no casualties. They will hear bystanders on the right side. Spots Flammy takes down 1. They will see at the sides of the second one. 2 players down. 7 kills for Na'Vi. But as I said, Northern Lights, every time Na'Vi gets something, they're just immediately there to respond.
Neither team is willing to let this go.
Exactly.
I said it all tournament long. The right comes in, the left comes in, the right comes in, the left comes in. Northern Lights and Na'Vi are going blow for blow on opposite sides of this circle right now. They are the story. They are the highlight here as we continue things on in this big money match.
Absolutely phenomenal to bear witness to 2 massive teams playing massive PUBG. Faultlessly finds Beamy as question mark tried wrapping their way further forward. And look at the leaderboard again, question mark. They know who's above them on this leaderboard. So many of these teams fighting for the same spots, fighting one another in this final match. Question mark gets all the kills. 3 players still on their feet, just a couple of points away from Heroic.
Yeah, question mark playing a great play in here because realistically, they can jump if they keep getting themselves stuff. Squeaky up to the north against Metralius. But for Na'Vi, they need to wrap all the way around that western side and take every kill they can. Totally right. I mean, Na'Vi on the opposite side of this would need 10 or 11 kills.
Need more.
And Northern Lights to go out now if this was to even be feasible. But Vard hits Gustav hard. And we have FaZe as well getting himself clipped with Fex, 80 on Jeems. Team Liquid is looking to melt down here.
1 player left alive for now for
Northern
Lights. And Na'Vi is coming. They know what needs to be done. They've waited. They've allowed for Northern Lights to play their game, but they need the kills here. They need to take the victory themselves.
You've got to do it. You've got to take almost every single point here you can get. Alia is pushing up aggressively against this. Team Liquid dies off, and that is Northern Lights out. But now you've got to turn around and shoot absolutely everything. This might not be doable. This not doable with all the kills. There's not enough.
There really shouldn't be. There really shouldn't be. Even with the kills, Na'Vi doing what they could, doing everything they could here, but Northern Lights placement points alongside the kills they've been given. Even if they get everything here, I'm not sure it's going to be possible.
It's the hard cover that still is technically in the circle, and it is open. The 3 from DA are open from this angle. The only thing that was holding this off was Metralius on that side of the wall.
They know it's a solo playing the other side, and keep in mind they've left Uber on the other side. Example finds one. They've taken away the angle. Uber finds one up close as well. Na'Vi to dare. They know what's on the line. To dare go out and do this. Which other team would go out and perform like this? Metralius with a response.
They solved this puzzle for the most part, but really DA is bringing the brute force against it. Now, can Melman underhand? That's perfect. Beautiful.
Perfect.
Oh my days, that is beautiful. Alia finishes off Schiller, and there is not much remaining here for DA. Once those smokes evaporate, they will be open to the elements.
Full speed forward into the car we go. Melman stays behind. It's the bait. It's the bait drive coming through. Melman, though, needs to make a move soon. 5 seconds until the circle is going to start closing on in. He only has so much time left to play. Alia is as close to the dot as you possibly could be. 3 nades as well. Start lobbing them forward. This is the last chance you're going to get.
He has 3 nades. You just arc them towards where that car is. Maybe a little bit further. That is way too short, but still shots will come in from the opposite angle here.
He has a bridge too. He can throw down behind. Down 14 2v2 here. That nade, Huth, he's using the smokes perfectly here.
A jump nade could potentially make that distance.
No smokes though. This is the last you're gonna get, guys. Nade lobbed up.
There's
nade
the jump
thrown. It's perfect.
It's Oh, it's too close. Alia has to move out there, knowing that a potential second nade could come in. They had to disperse a little bit. The flash will hit. It's up to Mailman. He's the guy that has not quite got as much damage as the rest of them. But Mailman is still capable of doing the damage.
Spots one off the side, down to low HP. Spots the second. It's not gonna happen. DA wins the final game with 7 kills. But what an effort for Na'Vi to try and bring that game home.
I pray my dick get big as the Apple Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn.